Hey, I just wanted to create this video comparing Klaviyo and Omnisend. Many brands are, thinking of switching to Omnisend, but they have many questions and they think whether they would be losing any revenue with Omnisend. So I will first, compare the tool and its technical features and everything, and then I will discuss whether it's worth it or not. First of all, if we go to the campaign section for both of them is kind of similar. You just create a campaign, whatever the name is, and then there's audience tab, you know and then there's you will design the email, and then you will review it and schedule it. So it's kind of similar here as well, where you just the first section is here the first section is related to campaign name and subject line and pre-header, and then there's email template, and then this is like the same step, which is yes. If we go, this is just choosing email template. We can say, okay, I just wanted to use this, and then I will edit this and create this email. And then there's just choosing the subscribers or who will receive it, and after that it is review. I will just review it and schedule it or send now. So this step is kind of similar to both of these. And if we go to overall, if we see like first of all campaigns, and then flows, and then reviews. Omnisend also has reviews now, and then there's sign up forms here. It is called pop-up forms here. uh, and here what happens is this is like campaigns. So this is campaigns. Flows in Omnisend, flows are call automations, and then forms are basically the sign up forms here. And then growth strategies, and then in the audience there's like distant segments, profiles, and here in the audience section there is like contacts, which means profiles. Segments is segments, customer breakdown. Here it will create some emails, some segments for you. There's imports, exports, and tags. Here only list and segments, profiles, and growth tools. And in terms of content, one good feature of Klaviyo is the universal content. It is a great feature where I can just have like a blog or header or footer or any blog. I can just save it and have it across all my email flows, uh, and use it in the email campaigns as well. And when I edit it, it will edit across all of them. So it is very useful in email flows, but there's no such feature in Omnisend at the moment. But they will introduce, I think. And other than that, there's just reports in Omnisend, which includes sales, journal sales, and you can tweak it, tweak the frequency, how long do you want to see, and everything. And then there's campaigns, automation, forms, reporting of forms, back in stock, deliverability, and exports. And here in analytics, uh, Klaviyo shines because it has like custom reports as well, and in deliverability also it shines. If you just see, okay, on dashboards, you can see you can create a new dashboard as well, or whatever. If you want a collection and you want to see specific things, so you can create those as well. Here you can see experiments as well, which are pretty good. You can just directly see any A/B testing that you're doing across all email campaigns flows. So you can't do that in Klaviyo, in Omnisend. But remember, these are some of the things you have to decide whether these are important to you, and do you think these will save you time or energy. Then you can decide to switch. But most basic features that you require for maximum revenue generation, in terms of segments, in terms of analytics, and in terms of like creating sophisticated flows, if you want, these features are available in both Klaviyo and Omnisend. There's no doubt. Omnisend shines in those as well. In metrics, you can see all the metrics here, and so of course analytics of Klaviyo is much more sophisticated uh, than Omnisend, especially custom reports section. You can create custom reports, you can export them, and then you can feed that to ChatGPT, and then say, okay, I want. You can have like best subject lines, and then or best campaigns, and then we have done this as well. So in terms of best campaigns, we just export this and tell to GPT, analyze this and tell us what performed well, in terms of subject line, in terms of pre-header, in terms of anything else as well. um and now when it comes to deliverability, you can see here, you can see the deliverability score as well, and you can see deliverability of each campaign and flow as well. While in Omnisend, this is like very basic. You can just see whether it is good, bad, or excellent. I don't know the three types, but I'm just guessing here. So this has always been good for us. So you can see deliverability of email and SMS. So this is it: conversations, inbox, and integrations. And we talked about overall UI. And if we go to now segmentation, which is an important one in terms of audience segmentation. If we go to any, let's say we go to pages, so any segment that you want, you can create in both of these. They would be maybe Omnisend doesn't have some sort of a feature. Then what happens is there's always a workaround for it most of the time. So you are not losing on anything. You would be able to create it. So the main difference here is that um, it has like what someone has done or not done, if someone can receive or not receive email marketing, predictive analytics about someone as well. So these are all the things here. And the major thing, the difference would be that in Omnisend, whenever there's like this, whenever you add this filter, subscription status subscribe to email, it will automatically go back at the top, and you can easily see, okay, this is a separate filter, and all these filters are separate to that. There's like end filter here as well, which there's nothing written here, so that means there's an end filter. So this is separate, and all of these are similar. And then in terms of segmentation, added to card, added to viewed site, and message sent, all these are similar. The wordings are separate only. And let's say I want to create clicked email at least once in the last 180 days. So this is the similar. I can just say clicked message at least once in the last 84 months or whatever. So this was about segmentation. And in Klaviyo, there is a product feed as well. If I go to so the product feed is basically in products, in content, in products, and and then it's, so I can create a custom feed. Name could be test. I can say, okay, best selling products of in the last 90 days. Category includes. I can include category here. When we send, you don't have that here. You obviously can create it in any sort of campaign or automation, of course. So if I go to the test one that we just created, and here I can go to the quick add feature and then go to product recommenders. So there are two things mentioned here. Product listing, which is basically you will list down the products, and here you can choose as well what you want to see. So I'll just choose old price, but okay. Um, so and then I can just pick store. I want this, whatever products you want. Here obviously you can see all the products of your store, so you can choose you want to see whatever products you want. But there's another one which is product recommender. So it has now the features that you just saw in Klaviyo as well. So here what you can do is number of products to show. You can tweak this, you can say 4, and columns would be 2 as well. And then here you will choose, okay, products to recommend, best selling products, or recently added products, most viewed products. So I can say I want best selling products, choose the time range. I can choose, okay, 12 months, and across all categories or specific category. We could do that in Klaviyo as well. I can exclude products as well. I can choose a specific category. Let's say I choose best sellers, choose care packages, and I can exclude any product within the care category as well. So I want the care category, but I just don't want this one product, so I can exclude that as well. So this is how it looks, and there are other settings here as well. Product details, which we just saw here as well, uh, and then product display, choose item that out of stock here, mobile stacking, stack on mobile or not, visibility on devices, and padding, and the and now, if we talk about discount codes, this is a separate section. So, in terms of discount code, Omnisend makes it very easy. So, the entire premise of Omnisend is to make things easier. It's easier, and its UI is good as well, and it just it seems seamless and quick as well, Omnisend, compared to Klaviyo. So, if I go to quick add and add a discount, basically I can add any discount here. It's let me add a column here, and then add the discount. So if I add a discount, I can just choose from here percentage or fixed amount if the order applies to all orders, and combinations if I want it combined or not, expiry, usage, button, I can choose the button, and then I can also choose the apply Shopify discount code automatically. So this is a unique discount code that I just created in within a second. So it's so easy to do it, versus in Shopify, which is a headache. It's a long process to create a coupon code, and uh, for example, if you're using like Shopify discount codes directly, if you create a Shopify discount code in Shopify, it's a static code, and you just use it in email flows, campaigns, then you can do it. It's very easy for both of them in Klaviyo and Omnisend both, because you just have to mention, okay, this is the coupon code, however you want. But in terms of like unique discount code, it's very easy to create in Omnisend. Versus in Klaviyo, let's say I want to create a coupon code, I will create a Shopify coupon code here. It will be test or something, and I will choose what I want, whether I want a fixed amount, percentage, or free shipping. And here I can choose the fixed amount applies to entire order or whatever. I can just choose the setting. I have to go into any campaign automation, then I have to like remember this code, or save this code somewhere, and I have to choose this code. And if I go to, so I have to like paste the test coupon code that I just created instead of coupon name. So I have to now paste this coupon code in campaign or automations. And this, and if I by mistake remove any of these things, this is the HTML code. So if I remove any of the inverted commas or anything, then they might be an error as well. And if I don't see the error, then the subscribers are receiving our emails uh, with the wrong discount code, or they are not able to apply it, and I'm losing revenue just because of this. So it's a hectic process in Klaviyo, versus I just showed you in Omnisend. It's a easy one. And I already talked about the universal content, which is a great in Klaviyo versus in Omnisend. And one thing else that we can do is we can just show, we can see the editor, and how that works. That would be a good thing to do. uh, if I go to test, select okay, whatever, and then next, um, I want, yeah, show use template in Omnisend as well. We're already in the editor on Omnisend. So in Klaviyo, you can like, this is a text block, this is image block, split. Again, the editor of Omnisend is much more seamless and easy to use than in Klaviyo. I've run out of like, I've faced problems in Klaviyo, but I've never in Omnisend, because it's just very easy to do. Sometimes I am adding a column, and this is happening, I can't add a column here. And there are multiple other reasons as well. Sometimes adding the text, I have to click multiple times to choose it. So the experience overall, if you were to rate it, the Klaviyo Omnisend has a much better one. And it both of them has or have all the features, like you can choose an image, and then you can display whether you want this in desktop only, mobile only, or whatever. And you can have, for example, for the image, you can have the visibility on desktop only, versus in if you choose the display of the section, search info browse in this section, mobile only. And now, so obviously now this that section also, the image which we did for desktop only, has also been converted to mobile, because we choose all for all blocks. So this is kind of similar in Omnisend as well, where you can just uh, if you have a column, this is a column, I can add text here as well, and image here as well. And here I can choose, in layout I can choose whether I want this on mobile only, desktop only, or all devices. So this is one thing. One thing else at the end would be that if I choose, let's say, this image in mobile only, and so most of the time, it depends on your habit, but we usually create this in desktop mode, so we create all the email. And sometimes we forget, there's a section or image that was supposed to be edited or anything, but we didn't edit it properly because it was in mobile. So we obviously we test the image, so when we test it we find out, okay, this was the error. So if someday we forget to test email as well, then that would be quite hectic, because we might send a wrong email, wrongly optimized email to people, because we can't see if something is in the mobile section in desktop section, versus if I'm editing mobile, if a blog is supposed to be on desktop only, I can't see it here, and I might miss that. Versus in Klaviyo, versus in Omnisend, this doesn't happen. I can have this visibility for mobile only, and it will still appear there. So obviously this Omnisend doesn't have like the separate fields here where you can choose the whether you want to see it in mobile or desktop. You can choose only. No, you can't do it in the editor, but you can do it when you preview it. Obviously, now when I preview it, I can see how it looks in desktop versus mobile. And at the last, it would be that Klaviyo just released a new feature of inbox testing inboxes. We have the access as well, I think. Uh, I should have the access. I just checked yesterday. Uh, I don't know why I can't see it. Yeah, at the moment I can't see it, but I had the access. So we can see, review it with the different devices as well. Apple Mail, Gmail, in iOS, macOS, in Windows, in mobile, in Gmail or mobile desktop app versus mobile app. So we can quickly see that as well. So that is also a very great feature of Klaviyo. So in terms of features, Klaviyo obviously outshines Omnisend, but in terms of overall experience, Omnisend has a good experience as well. And in terms of pricing as well, obviously Omnisend is cheaper. So yeah, this was the difference between Klaviyo and Omnisend. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, if you you can subscribe if you want to receive similar content.